Have you ever paused to reflect on how seemingly small habits could be subtly influencing your most intimate moments? What if the approach you take to something as personal as self-pleasure could create ripples that affect not only your satisfaction but also your relationships and even your long-term health? In this video, we will embark on a deep exploration of 3 common mistakes that many individuals make, often without realizing it, when it comes to masturbation. These habits may be inadvertently holding you back from experiencing a more fulfilling, connected, and satisfying intimate life. We will tackle the dangerous tendency to rush through the experience, the hidden trap of repetitive actions, and the illusions crafted by excessive consumption of pornography. Through this exploration, we will unveil practical strategies that can transform these habits into opportunities for personal growth, mindfulness, and deeper connection. By the time you finish watching, you will not only have actionable steps to enhance your intimate life but will also rediscover the joy and beauty of genuine connections, both with yourself and with your partner. So, if you've ever found yourself wondering how to break free from these common pitfalls and reclaim control over your intimacy, I encourage you to stay with us until the end. You won't want to miss this life-changing advice. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please take a moment to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated on all our latest content. I am genuinely eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you find the content enjoyable, please comment with a 1 below. Conversely, if it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to leave a 0. Your feedback is invaluable, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now let's get started with the first mistake. The dangerous habit of rushing. Rushing through masturbation may appear to be a harmless act, but it is, in fact, a deeply ingrained habit that can wreak havoc on your sexual well-being. Consider your brain as a sponge, absorbing every behavior you practice and encoding it into your subconscious. When you consistently rush through these intimate moments, you are teaching your brain to prioritize speed over depth and instant gratification over meaningful satisfaction. This habit creates a ripple effect that spills over into your intimate relationships, often leaving you feeling unfulfilled and disconnected. Imagine this all-too-common scenario. You finally find yourself alone with a rare moment to relax and unwind. You seize the opportunity, but approach it mechanically, fast, detached, and devoid of intention. Over time, this pattern conditions your body to associate pleasure with haste, as if the very act were something to be hurried through rather than savored. When the time comes to be with a partner, this habit may betray you. You might find yourself unable to control the moment, unable to prolong the experience, and the shared intimacy can become a fleeting and unsatisfying encounter. This is not how intimacy should feel. It's time to break free from this cycle of rushing and reclaim the depth and richness of your sexual life. Think of these moments as sacred opportunities to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Instead of focusing solely on the destination, shift your focus to the journey itself. Imagine driving along a scenic coastal road. Would you floor the accelerator, missing every breathtaking view and every curve that makes the journey memorable? Course not. You would take your time, enjoying every twist and turn, relishing the experience for what it is, a moment to savor. To redefine pleasure through patience and control, consider that your body craves guidance, and your mind needs to be an active participant in the experience. Approach these moments as a practice in mindfulness, an opportunity to train your body to respond to pleasure with intention rather than haste. As you slow down, you'll begin to notice the subtleties of sensation and the nuances of your body's responses. This awareness not only enhances your solo experiences but translates directly into your intimate relationships, enhancing your ability to connect with your partner on a deeper level. To assist you on this transformative journey, I have created a digital book titled Rediscovering Intimacy: Healthy Sexuality After 60. This guide is more than just a collection of tips. It is a roadmap to a fuller, more passionate love life. Within its pages, you will find strategies to overcome both physical and emotional barriers, practical advice to strengthen relationships, and tools to reignite the flame of passion with your partner. The link to get your copy is in the pinned comment. Don't miss this chance to take control of your intimacy and transform your love life forever. Now let's discuss how the danger of rushing impacts not only you but also your partner. It's crucial to recognize that rushing doesn't just affect your experience. It significantly impacts your partner as well. Sexual intimacy is not a solo act. It's a shared experience that thrives on connection, communication, and mutual satisfaction. When you rush, you inadvertently signal to your partner that their needs and desires are secondary. This can lead to feelings of frustration, rejection, and even resentment. Think of a barbecue. You wouldn't throw a piece of meat on the grill and expect it to cook perfectly in seconds. It takes time, patience, and careful attention to bring out the flavors and ensure that the result is something worth savoring. The female body is much the same. It requires care, stimulation, and dedication to reach its peak state. Skipping this stage and rushing through the process only leads to disappointment and missed opportunities for genuine connection. Many individuals attempt to counteract the effects of rushing with shortcuts, methods that often backfire. Some may try to stay completely still, believing this will delay ejaculation, while others distract themselves with random thoughts, thinking that detachment will grant them control. Some even turn to alcohol to calm their nerves or rely on medications like antidepressants to suppress their natural responses. However, these methods are not real solutions. They are traps that weaken your body's natural responses, diminish your sexual energy, and over time can lead to erectile dysfunction. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment with a 1 below to let me know that you are still engaged with the content. The truth is, there are no shortcuts to meaningful intimacy. The path to a fulfilling sexual life is paved with patience, awareness, and intentionality. Let's clarify that masturbation itself is not the villain in this narrative. In fact, it is a healthy and vital practice when approached mindfully. Regular ejaculation, at least twice a week, not only benefits your prostate health but also helps maintain your sexual energy and overall vitality. Masturbation can be a way to keep your body and mind engaged, allowing you to stay in tune with your desires and needs. The problem arises when this practice is rushed and devoid of intention. By slowing down and treating these moments as opportunities for exploration and growth, you can transform masturbation into a tool for self-discovery and self-care. It's about reclaiming control over your body, aligning your physical responses with your mental intentions, and unlocking a deeper level of pleasure and satisfaction. The journey to a richer, more fulfilling sexual life begins with a shift in mindset. Forget the rush. Embrace patience and mindfulness. Create an environment that allows you to relax and focus. Dim the lights, play calming music, and let go of any distractions. Take the time to explore your sensations, understand your body's rhythm, and learn what truly brings you pleasure. When you reframe your approach to intimacy, both with yourself and with a partner, you open the door to a world of possibilities. You'll find that control is not just about physical restraint, it's about mental clarity and emotional presence. The more you practice this intentional approach, the more it will become second nature, transforming not just your sexual experiences but your entire outlook on intimacy and connection. Remember, this journey is not merely about changing a habit. It's about embracing a new way of experiencing and sharing pleasure. Let this be the beginning of a journey that brings more joy, connection, and fulfillment to your life. You deserve it. Now, let's move on to the second mistake: the hidden danger of excessive pornography. Perhaps one of the most alarming mistakes, and one that is alarmingly common, is the overconsumption of pornography. This is a sensitive subject, but it demands a clear and honest discussion. At its core, pornography is an illusion, a polished, seductive theater that deceives the brain and distorts our understanding of sex, intimacy, and connection. Imagine watching superhero movies every single day. Over time, you might start believing that leaping between skyscrapers or stopping a speeding train with one hand is somehow normal. Pornography has a similar effect on your perception of intimacy. You become exposed to a world of perfect bodies, endlessly enthusiastic partners, and unrealistic endurance. Men appear tireless, performing with robotic precision, while women are portrayed as perpetually available, their pleasure seemingly manufactured to please the audience. But let's face the truth. It's all an elaborate fabrication. Behind the camera, these scenes are anything but spontaneous or natural. A 30-minute clip on your screen could take hours to film, relying on clever editing, retakes, and even the use of potentially harmful substances to prolong or enhance performances. What is portrayed as effortless and passionate is, in reality, staged and orchestrated. Real intimacy doesn't look or feel like that, and it shouldn't. When you consume pornography frequently, it begins to rewrite the way your brain perceives intimacy. It creates dangerous expectations, tricking your mind into believing that the fantasies on screen are the standard. Over time, this distortion starts to bleed into your real-life relationships. The natural ebb and flow of intimacy, with its unique quirks and imperfections, begins to feel inadequate. Real sex can seem dull, predictable, or unsatisfying as you subconsciously compare it to something entirely artificial. But the consequences don't stop there. Excessive consumption of pornography can harm your ability to feel aroused in real-life situations. The constant bombardment of extreme stimuli desensitizes your brain, making it crave ever more intense and exaggerated content to achieve the same level of excitement. This cycle can lead to a decreased interest in your partner, difficulties in achieving or maintaining arousal, and for many men, even erectile dysfunction. It's time to step back and reconsider this habit. Replace the screen with something far more meaningful, a genuine connection with your body and, most importantly, with your partner. Real intimacy is not about flawless performances or perfect appearances. It's about raw, unfiltered connection. It's about the spark of curiosity when you explore each other's unique quirks, the comfort of familiarity, and the excitement of vulnerability. Overindulging in pornography distances you from this reality. As the fantasies escalate, so does the gap between what you see and what you experience. You may find yourself yearning for increasingly extreme scenarios because the simplicity of real intimacy no longer suffices. When you finally turn to your partner, someone with their own beautiful imperfections and unique qualities, it might feel like the desire has vanished. But the truth is, desire is not born from physical perfection or dramatic performances. Real passion comes from connection, being present, appreciating the scent, the touch, the energy of another person. It's about allowing yourself to be captivated by their uniqueness and finding beauty in what makes them real. To reignite your desire and restore balance, it's essential to stop the cycle of overconsumption. While pornography might seem like a quick and tempting escape, it is ultimately harmful to your mind, your body, and your relationships. Instead, return to the basics and remember the power of your imagination. It's a natural tool for creating desire and can lead you to rediscover pleasure in ways that no screen ever could. Consider exploring alternatives that don't rely on artificial stimulation. Dive into erotic literature, listen to sensual podcasts, or simply allow yourself to reminisce about moments of connection and passion that left an imprint on you. These approaches feed your sexual energy in a way that feels natural and healthy. By letting go of the artificial and embracing the genuine, you'll discover that the real always surpasses the illusion. Intimacy isn't about replicating what you see on a screen. It's about creating something entirely your own. Something raw, meaningful, and deeply satisfying. Reconnect with your partner, embrace their uniqueness, and allow your relationship to flourish in ways that transcend the limitations of fantasy. In the end, real intimacy, unfiltered, unscripted, and imperfect, is far more profound than any illusion. Take this step for yourself and your partner, and you will rediscover the depth of connection and passion that lies at the heart of true intimacy. Now, let's delve into the third mistake. The trap of repetition in masturbation. Falling into repetitive habits during masturbation may not seem like a significant issue initially, but over time, it can create subtle yet significant challenges. When you perform the same movements, stick to the same rhythms, and maintain the same positions every time, your body becomes conditioned to respond exclusively to that specific stimulus. This conditioning can limit your ability to adapt in real-life intimate scenarios, where spontaneity and variety are essential to connection. Think of it like training for a marathon but only practicing by running short sprints on a flat track. When faced with real-world challenges, hills, uneven terrain, rain, or long distances, you would find yourself ill-prepared. Similarly, repetitive habits during masturbation lock you into a narrow pattern, making it challenging to adjust to the dynamic, ever-changing nature of intimacy with a partner. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, Please comment with a 2 below to let me know that you are still engaged with the content. This rigidity can manifest in various ways. You might find it difficult to maintain arousal or experience satisfaction in positions or situations that deviate from your ingrained routine. Worse, it can hinder your ability to be present and fully engaged during intimacy, as your mind clings to the predictable patterns it has come to rely on. To break free from the cycle of repetition, it is essential to approach masturbation not as a mindless routine but as an opportunity for self-exploration. This is your time to connect with your body on a deeper level, to understand its unique responses, and to develop greater control over your sensations. Begin by experimenting with new approaches. Change the rhythm, vary the intensity, and explore different positions or environments. Instead of focusing on achieving a quick climax, shift your attention to the journey itself. Notice how different movements and techniques feel, and pay attention to the sensations that bring you the most pleasure. One powerful tool in this process is mindful breathing. Your breath serves as a natural anchor, helping you stay present in the moment. Try synchronizing your breathing with your movements, slowing it down as you approach peak sensations. This practice not only enhances your self-awareness but also builds your ability to manage and prolong arousal, a skill that will greatly benefit your intimate relationships. The risks of automatic conditioning are significant. Anything done automatically, without thought or intention, risks becoming a form of conditioning. Over time, your body learns to expect only what is familiar, creating a rigid framework that can stifle your sexual creativity and adaptability. This is particularly problematic in real-life intimacy, where no two moments are ever the same. The good news is that this conditioning can be undone. By introducing variety and staying curious about your body's responses, you can retrain yourself to embrace flexibility and spontaneity. This isn't just about breaking habits. It's about rediscovering the joy and freedom of connecting with your body in new and meaningful ways. When approached with intention, masturbation becomes more than just a release. It transforms into a powerful tool for personal growth. It allows you to explore what truly brings you pleasure, experiment with new sensations, and develop a deeper understanding of your own sexual rhythm. This self-awareness will translate directly into your intimate relationships, making them more fulfilling and enjoyable. Think of masturbation as a rehearsal for intimacy, a way to prepare both your body and mind for the richness of real connection. By breaking away from repetitive habits and embracing a more exploratory approach, you'll find yourself better equipped to navigate the dynamic, unpredictable nature of shared intimacy. If you are ready to break free from the cycle of repetition and create a healthier, more satisfying sexual life, here are some actionable steps to get started. Number 1. Slow down. Treat masturbation as a form of mindfulness. Instead of rushing through it, take your time to explore your body and sensations. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. Number 2. Experiment with variety. Break the routine by trying new techniques, positions, and rhythms. Introduce elements like temperature play, different settings, or even props like textured fabrics to heighten sensation. Number 3. Focus on your breathing. Breathing isn't just essential for life. It's a powerful tool for managing arousal. Practice deep, controlled breathing to stay present and to prolong and deepen your sensations. Number 4. Engage your imagination. Instead of relying on external stimuli like pornography, tap into your imagination. Visualize scenarios, recall special moments, or read sensual stories that awaken your mind and emotions. Number 5. Stay curious. Approach each session with a sense of curiosity. Pay attention to how your body responds to different stimuli and use this information to enhance your self-awareness and adaptability. When you incorporate variety and mindfulness into your routine, you'll notice profound changes, not just in your solo experiences but also in your intimate relationships. You'll become more present, more attuned to your partner's needs, and more adaptable to the unique flow of each moment. Intimacy will feel less like a performance and more like a shared journey of discovery and connection. By breaking free from repetitive habits, you'll unlock a deeper level of satisfaction and connection with your body and your partner. This journey is not about achieving perfection. It's about embracing the richness and diversity of your sexual experiences. At its core, a satisfying sexual life is built on awareness, adaptability, and a willingness to explore. By letting go of rigid patterns and embracing variety, you'll rediscover the joy of intimacy, not just as a physical act, but as a deeply emotional and spiritual connection. Take this opportunity to transform your habits and reignite your passion. Your body is a landscape waiting to be explored, and the journey is yours to shape. With intention, creativity, and curiosity, you can turn every moment into an opportunity for growth, pleasure, and connection. Remember, your sexual well-being is not a fixed destination. It is an ever-evolving journey. Embrace it with an open heart and a curious mind, and you'll discover a richness and depth that goes far beyond anything you've experienced before. So, what have you learned today? Have any of these insights regarding rushing, repetition, or pornography resonated with you? Let us know in the comments below what's one thing you'll start practicing today to improve your intimacy and connection. Your thoughts could inspire someone else on their journey to a healthier, more fulfilling intimate life. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and share it with someone who might benefit from it. And, of course, subscribe to our channel for more tips and insights on living a richer, healthier, and more connected life. Thank you for watching, and remember that every step you take toward mindfulness and intention is a step toward a happier, more satisfying life. See you in the next video.